Hello everybody, my name is MrStormCrow, and I wanted to talk about today, well, how expensive the Xbox Series X is going to be. This is probably easily in the $1,000 range to the $1,500 range. Why I say this? Well, if we're looking at all these Xbox Series X specifications and the marketing that it's saying, we're going to be looking into that price range. They are saying about how it's going to be 4K, 60 FPS, and even up to 120 FPS, but I seriously doubt a couple of the things they're saying. Part of it is probably because they want to market it. They're saying that this is a great console. I was about to say computer. But they're going to say of how this is a great console. You gotta need this. It's going to be 60 FPS at 40K. But I'm wondering, is it really going to be that? Because when I'm looking at the price tag that they're saying, it's going to be around the $500 to $600. But there's no way. I mean, for computers right now, you're looking at an easy $1,000 to $1,500 for a system like this. And even then, I don't think it's going to be worth that much. Or how I should be saying this is, I don't think that's the amount that you're going to be buying at, right? A lot of PC builders, they'll build it at this price range, but they'll actually sell it probably doubled because they have to close in profits. So here's the thing. I was looking about all these GPUs on Amazon right now. The cheapest that I know is about $800. Around there, the AMP Extreme Core Edition of the Zotac GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. And you might be wondering, like, Mick, well, I mean, obviously consoles aren't the same as PCs, right? But, I mean, when we're looking at the specifications of the Xbox, I mean, technically all these PC parts are in the Xbox Series X. I mean, we're looking at a CPU from Ryzen. I mean, we're looking at a GPU probably from NVIDIA, because I know NVIDIA and Microsoft have close ties, right? So, yeah, they might be manufacturing at maybe a little loss, but there's no way they're going to be selling this at $500 to $600, right? Don't get me wrong. I want to actually buy this Xbox Series X, but I don't want to be fed lies. I want to buy this at the actual price it is. And yeah, like I'm looking at it, internal storage is you're looking at a 1 terabyte custom NVMe SSD, which looks awesome actually. But again, I don't know if this price range is what it really will be in. Because again, if I'm looking at the graphics cards that will do 4K, you're looking easily at a $1,000 GPU. I mean, I'm looking at the EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. That's about $1,100, and especially it's going to go up because you have these Bitcoin miners. So I don't know where exactly they're getting their price range. And again, I don't want to be fed lies. And the thing about that sucks about this is that it's going to be using probably the Xbox operating system. So if you want to do Photoshop or Adobe Premiere, because this is pretty much a computer, well, you're not going to be able to do that. So that kind of sucks. Now, again, this seems like a really beefy console, but at this specs and the price range, I mean, wouldn't it be probably worth it to just build a PC at probably the same or a cheaper price, and you're probably going to be having more accessibility, right? Like, the thing about having an Xbox Series X is you won't have access to programs that you want to install on websites, right? And trust me, there's been a lot of security problems with Xbox, so I don't know if this is something I would get. Again, I would like to try it out and maybe see if it's something that's worth it, but if it's at the price range of probably at an estimated $1,000 to $1,500, right? I don't think I want to get it because, I mean, why do that when you can just easily make, well, a computer that has more accessibility to more things, right? So again, I find this very weird. I don't think this is going to be at a $600 to $500 range that it's advertising it as. Again, I'm really hoping that when it's going to be released by winter or next year, I'd say early next year, I'm really hoping that it will be advertised at a decent price range and we're not going to be fed like lies, right? So again, yeah, I'm hoping that it's going to be at a decent price range, but I don't think it's going to be at around 500 to 600. This is going to be at least 1,000, and maybe 900 if we're really lucky about this, right? I'm sure they have some manufacturing, they're going to get some deal from NVIDIA, right? And all these companies that they're close to. So if they're going to be manufacturing like thousands of these consoles, probably they'll have a little bit of a cheaper budget, probably. And we can maybe buy it at that budget, right? Maybe like 900 to 1,000. But I don't think it's going to be a 500, 600. And then at this point, like, why are you getting a console? You might as well just get a computer. So again, that's sort of my thinking on this. Again, we had this problem with the PS4, and when they advertised it at about, I think, $600, and then they had to drop it down because people weren't buying it. I see a same problem with this. Again, I don't think it's gonna have the performance of 4K at around $600. It's probably gonna be more like a 1080p. There's no way. You know, it could just be like what they're doing with the PS4 or the PS5, where they're gonna be having the stream play or something maybe. But there's no way that they're going to have it at this price range with this specs. It's just impossible. I mean, again, PC and consoles aren't the same, but they do use still the same internal stuff that we all use. So again, that's going to be it. Thank you guys for watching. It was just something I wanted to make because, again, I hate lies. And again, people spreading them, well, that's the people I hate. So again, that's it. My name is MrStormCrow. If you haven't, feel free to follow the Twitch or some of my social media below in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.